This is what a pound of body fat looks like. And just like this pound of butter, a pound of body fat holds roughly 3,500 calories. So you might be thinking, well, Mateo, if I just burn an extra 500 calories per day, then I'll lose a pound of fat in a week? Yeah, exactly. I bought the good shit for this video. But here's the real problem that makes it so hard and time consuming for people to lose even a single pound of this golden flab. This is becoming unwieldy. Maybe you step on the scale and you see an all-time high weight after a few busy months or busy years at work, and you've been eating a few extra bites of Ben & Jerry's while you're sitting on the couch watching Gilmore Girls. Fuck, you think. I better do something about this. You're like, okay, mental note, better start eating healthier and getting to the gym again. And the next day you have a stressful and shitty day at work, or the wife and kids want to go get pizza for dinner. Life happens, and your moment of inspiration gets conveniently ignored for the remainder of the week. And this is exactly why it takes so long for the average person just to lose 1 measly pound of body fat. It only takes 7 days to lose it, but it takes 7 months or 7 years to actually get started in the first place. Once you are in the groove, fat loss is extremely fast. When you're doing it properly, it's not a question of whether or not it's working. The only question is how long you're gonna do it for and how lean you wanna get. And here's the real kicker. Once you've decided that you wanna get started and you're getting serious about losing some fat, you might take some old-fashioned advice and be like, okay, here's my goal. I'm gonna lose 1 to 2 pounds of fat every single week. And rookie mistake, because what the fuck does that actually mean? Seriously, when you say, okay, I'm gonna lose 1 or 2 pounds of fat this week, you wake up in the morning and what are you gonna do? That's not clear. It doesn't give you a specific set of actions that you need to follow to make sure you're on the right track. But you might argue, Mateo, at the end of the week, when I'm down 1 or 2 pounds, I'll know if I'm on the right track or not. And that's just not the case. What if, because you eat a little more broccoli throughout the week, you've got some extra fiber in your system, you step on the scale Sunday morning, and boom, you're up by 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. What do you do then? Was that whole week a waste of time? I'm not saying that the scale is useless. It's just not the best place to focus your daily efforts. Instead of being obsessed with fat loss, become obsessed with the process of fat loss. Walking 7,500 steps per day, hitting your calorie goal, getting to bed on time, working out every day, whatever it is that drives the results you're after, that's where you should be focusing your effort, not on the outcomes. That's because all those things are clear, they're actionable, and they're actually underneath your control. They're process goals and not outcome goals. What's this? A little cheeky. Whether or not your weight's down on Sunday doesn't really matter all that much because you are focused on doing the things that drive the results you're after. Now look, I'm not saying the scale, again, is useless. You definitely want to be looking at trends and making sure your weight's moving in the right direction over time. And if you don't know how to look for trends, use my free weight loss tracker. You can grab that in the link in the description box. It'll show you where your trends are moving so you're never guessing. But by focusing on the process instead of the outcome, you are back in the driver's seat with this stuff. You are 100% responsible and in control for how well you do at those things. And the more you win the day, the better you get at winning the day, and the more motivation you have, and the results inevitably will start pouring in. You start focusing on taking action and stop worrying about things that are completely out of your control. For 2 weeks, just stop focusing on what you see on the scale and start focusing on days 1. And for your own sake, fucking start on the thing that you've been meaning to start on. Picasso said, only put off until tomorrow the things that you are willing to die having left undone. That fucker. I think about that shit every single night. When I kiss my dog goodnight and I kiss my girlfriend goodnight, I'm like, what if this is the last time? And the same thing is true when it comes to eating well, being healthy, and getting active. So here's the bottom line. Every day you have the opportunity to move forward. You seize that opportunity when you focus on doing an excellent job of the task at hand. And you let that opportunity slide when you focus on how much further you have to go. Peace.